Today, Haute Living is sitting with Mr. DeWitt of DeWitt Watches in Basel World at his booth. Well, how's things been going for you guys?
Well, very nicely. First, because I took back the management from the company, I had a CEO, and now I decide to be back to be very near from the customers. So we had very good results, but also I think it's due to the quality of the things we are proposing and the philosophy we have. I introduced a very special watch, a concept watch, which is absolutely crazy because basically it was for a charity, and a charity for children sick and looking for some, let's say, a solution to find a solution for this disease. And in fact, I thought about a mother taking the child on her arm, and I decided to try to put that on a watch. So just by pushing him on both sides, you can open your arm, if I may say, and closing it. But it's not only the only thing. If you want, you can just flip it. And by turning like that, you bring it back. It's a mess. But
and it tells time too.
Yeah, still it tells time, but it's a chronograph. And in fact, the main fact was how to put these windows in front on both sides. So again, you have the hours independent and the minutes independent. When I say independent, it's because I'm working with retrosecond, but the hours here, they pass on the other side. And same here. So it means each time it's a construction.
I've never seen a tourbillon piece with the front and the back telling time. That's an amazing piece. And what's the price point of this piece, Mr. DeWitt?
This one is around 400,000 Swiss francs without tax. This one is something very simple. It's a tourbillon we had last year. It's a mechanical tourbillon. I'm gardening, I'm shooting.
Oh, you're gardening in it?
I'm shooting, working on the cars, and I always keep this tourbillon. But I want to make a different style of tourbillon. So the only thing I will say is, here you can see some teeth shining and some matte one.
Yeah.
And my vision was to create something exclusive. So that's the exclusive piece.
It's almost like a skeleton.
It's a skeleton, but it's a skeleton in 3D, what never exists on the watch. You see how deep is it?
Yeah, it's gorgeous.
It means I made a skeleton of each piece, and afterward I rebuilt the movement.
What's the price point with and without diamond?
In fact, without diamond, I think it's 230. This one is a neo-titanium. Neo-titanium means it's a titanium that we treat changing the molecule to have something harder and changing the color. So I want this color to be rude, like if it was a raw material, something very natural. And inside I'm putting a dial that we produce ourselves, and it's hand-turned dial. When I say hand-turned, it means we produce it by hand.
And what's the price point of this watch, sir?
This one is 25,000, more or less, 25,000 Swiss franc.
Excellent.
Another piece, and this piece is very simple again. It's a normal watch, but you see the case is with less column and stronger one. Mm-hmm. So it gives more energy, if I may say. It's deeper.
Oh, wow.
And the way we treat it is very funny because, in fact, on one side, half of the watch, it's completely dark. You can see the movement. And once the time or the second is passing on this part, at this time it will slow down because you have nothing to see what's the time. So when you have nothing to see, it seems to be very long. And suddenly, from 1 o'clock till 7 o'clock, you have this one working, and you think it will slip down, like if it was an acceleration on time. And this piece I create is just absolutely outstanding. At 11 o'clock, you have a tourbillon. This tourbillon is without any bridge. That's the first fact. Afterward, you have a chronograph on the middle, and this chronograph, it's a chronograph split second. And when you are going down, you have a calendar, annual calendar, plus a moon phase. So, seems to be very easy to put everything inside, but if I turn it, it's a mess because you will see on the back side, it's quite sophisticated.
Wow.
It's plenty of places, and it's very, very hard to produce.
This is an amazing piece, masterpiece. Well, I've been a huge fan of your brand, and I really appreciate you showing us these watches. These are very special pieces, and you should be very proud of yourself and the brand moving forward for 2012 and on.
Thank you.